TGIF, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope that you are doing fantastic. I hope the sun is shining on you and that you're in a good mood. My March sales are going on sale, obviously tomorrow since it's March 1st, and my house blessings and clearings. If you are in Western New York, you need to contact me. You can't just book this on my Calendly account because those can take a couple of hours. So we need to coordinate and make sure that I can do your house, but you can schedule that. I also do my household magic class that's on sale, and I'm going to be teaching that class at the end of this month at Rising Goddess. I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as my Patreon page if you are able. I am Ann Darda. I'm a professional psychic in Western New York. I'm also a death doula and a Reiki master. All right, so I actually am performing or coordinating, and I'm going to facilitate a public ritual in Henrietta, New York, that is in the suburbs of Rochester. This is going to be on Friday, March 14th from 6:30 to 7:45. This is the total lunar eclipse full moon, and the title of this ritual is the Circle of Resistance. And the point of this ritual is to bring about protection and resistance to all who need it in our country that are being targeted by the people in power. And this is especially DEI, LGBTQ, women, anybody with disabilities, anybody that's getting fired, basically anybody that is not in line with those in power. And so this, I welcome you all if you're in this area. I'm also sending out the ritual to all of my patrons on my Patreon page, and also to some of my friends across the country that they are going to be facilitating the ritual as well. In tandem on the same night. So this is going to be a pretty powerful spell that we're going to be doing. And it is, connecting our magic to our ancestors of this land. And so I encourage you, if you are in this area, to come. And if you want to get a copy of that, you can just join my Patreon page. This is a connection of magic with activism, okay? And I have been an environmental activist since I was in my teen years, always have been an activist of some sort, and I find it very important to do the work, the mundane muggle work, as well as the magic. I always tell people you got to do the mundane stuff first before you do the magic, okay? But one aspect of magic that, I always encourage people to examine is that if you are interested in magic and activism, I was a part of the reclaiming tradition for many years, and this was created by Starhawk back in the 1970s. If you know anything about Starhawk, I was very, very fortunate to be in some one-on-one trainings with her. Wow, I'm not even going to tell you how many years ago this was at this point, but just an amazing person that has done so much good, and it interweaves the magic with the activism. Okay. Find local actions of any sort, any type of protests, send the emails, send the letters, make the phone calls. Yes, it does make a difference. It really does. And I know that it's very difficult when we are facing despair and that we have zero control, because that's what they want you to feel. So resist. That's the whole point of this ritual. But resist those feelings of powerlessness. Take back the power. We are going to take back this power. It is going to take work because it is grassroots. We are not all billionaires that can just instantaneously shift things around, but there are many more of us than of them. So do the work, do the letters. We need to make a stand and show resistance on all fronts if we want to keep our country a democracy. Yes, we do have to shift some things around. I think that's part of what this whole thing is going on, is that we're facing a lot of things in our government that need to change, that it is maybe old, it needs to be revamped, but it's not like we need to toss the baby out with the bathwater and just go into helter skelter. Let's not do that, shall we? Okay, I would prefer not to do that. And so back to this circle of resistance, one of the things that I really focus on are our ancestors of this land, in whatever form, and also the Statue of Liberty. And her symbolism of our country, what she literally and figuratively stands for, and just the fact that she is standing on shackles and crushing them, that she is holding a tablet with the date of the Declaration of Independence, which was the beginning of our country, as well as the Torch of Light. I have done extensive amounts of research. I'm a historian anyway, and so I've done extensive amounts of research on my family history in particular, and I have found at least 9 different ancestors that were part of the resistance movement in the Revolutionary War. So it's in my blood. It is in my blood. It is definitely part of who I am, the stubbornness of the Reed family, all of these different things. Another ancestor that helped to hide the Liberty Bell when the British were, taking all of the bells that were being used to alert everybody. So, I mean, I have, I have a lot of roots in this country, and we do not need to see patriotism as the Christian nationalists. That is not what that is. And I think that that's part of what we need to refocus on is, that they don't get to claim nationalism. They don't get to claim patriotism by having this imposing energy of this is how you have to be. And that is part of what our country has been based on since its beginning, is that you can be whomever you wish to be. And you should, every single person deserves freedom. Freedom to be who they want to be, freedom of whatever it is that whomever they are. Okay. And I just wanted to leave this video with the words that are on the bottom of the Statue of Liberty. And I just want you to think about, what exactly does this mean? Okay. You may have read this way back in, elementary days. Let's revisit it. Let's revisit what democracy means and what the Statue of Liberty means and what freedom means in our country. And no, they do not have a hold on what this country means. Okay. So at the bottom of the Statue of Liberty, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed, to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. So I just want you to think about that today. Think about what all that means and how can we bring this back, okay, for all of us, All right. I hope that you all can join me either in your own neck of the woods in this country with other people that are going to be doing this ritual, or if you are in Western New York, joining me in Henrietta to do this ritual on the lunar eclipse full moon. And I will see you all next week. All right. Bye-bye.